All right, guys, good morning. Beautiful day here in Northern California. It's early December here, and it's a burn day. So we're gonna be burning some brush. Got this first tree down, and there's a couple other trees up here, so let's walk up there. I'll show you what trees we're taking out and make a game plan. All right, here's a madrone, and it's got some rot at the base, and it's on its way out. It's losing a lot of leaves and it's going down, so we'll take that one out. All right, so standing up here at the house now, that madrone I just pointed out, that's that one between the pine and the Doug fir right there. So that's that madrone. Up here at the house, we had this other pine tree die on us when I was clearing this hillside over here. Dozed everything down the hill, and I think I nicked a couple of its roots, and it didn't like that very much. I think the beetles got into it, so we're gonna drop that guy down the hill. And then we got two more madrones right here. They're kind of hovering over the swing set, which isn't good, and they're pretty well goners, so I'm gonna try to drop those guys, obviously, and miss the swing set down the side of the hill. So yeah, they're really leaning right out over the swing set there. They got some rot at the base, so they're not going to be that reliable to fall. So I don't know, maybe I'll get the excavator up here and encourage them a little bit to go that way. We got a little fire break down here that I pushed everything down onto when I cleared this slope. And so I'll be tracking up in there and grabbing some of that debris as I'm burning, maybe over the next couple days, and stacking it on the fire. But yeah, let's get after it. I'm pretty happy with that. Got both of those down. Bumped that border log right there, but that log's not even staked in. And tried to keep most of that holding wood where the tree was still alive. The backside's completely dead. So yeah, it worked pretty good. I guess my aim could have been a little bit better, but I didn't really want to try to steer that tree too hard. I'd be worried about that uphill side holding wood breaking off and the thing going the wrong direction, but that worked out good. So I'm going to go after this tree now. There's nothing below, so down she goes. All right, got that guy down. With that little bit of holding wood. Had to go make some wedges of my own. Didn't have any wedges with me here. And I could have just easily dropped it this way, but I didn't really want to knock into these other trees. And I wanted to be able to come up this little skid road and drag this thing this way out of there. So that worked good. Let's see here. That pine tree up there is starting to get the beetle in it. I'm going to drop that guy. That one can just come straight down. No big trees for it to knock into. And there might be one other one out here somewhere. So let's get to it. Got a little pile piled up there that's ready to burn. Kind of separated, had this big pile of stumps. It's been sitting here for a while, and I just wanted to separate that from the burn pile, and I cut in a little berm of dirt there. So that should work pretty good. All right, so here's that pine tree I dropped, and the house and the madrone tree up there. Still got to grab that. Excavators down there, burn pile, and this is that little skid road coming up, little fire break, if you will. But when I was clearing this hillside, I dozed all this material down and right on top of the road. And so what I'm going to need to do, I think, is take the grapple off the excavator, throw the just a regular digging bucket on there, and then come through and clear this road. Just take all this debris, stumps, logs, everything, and just get it off on the downhill side of the road. Then I could go back, put the grapple on, and track up here and grab logs and stumps and whatnot off the downhill side and bring it down and burn it or separate it out. So we'll probably call it a night and get back after tomorrow. started pretty quick. I had put that pine tree that was dead and dry at the very bottom. Most of the stuff is actually really, really old. Really old and dry, so good. We got that going. I got the excavator bucket on the excavator, and we're gonna track up there and clear this old skid road, get everything shoved off the edge, and then probably throw the grapple back on there, and then just start tracking back and forth, carrying loads of debris down here and putting it on the fire.
That's my preferred technique.
got it all cleared out to the end here. And we'll just take a walk down here, see how we did. Lots of cleanup to do down here. Lots and lots of thick, nasty bits to peel out of there and burn, or pull out most of it and then let the rest of it just kind of decompose down off the side. I don't think it's really going to bother me down here. It's kind of out of sight, out of mind. But I happen to like burning, so gives me something fun to do on the weekends. Looking good though. Getting there. Still a lot more to go, but beautiful afternoon here. There's my pile. I was able to get quite a bit of the stumps in there on top of the pile. Most of those stumps are burnt now, so they're really dry. It's hardly making any smoke, so that's good. Yeah. Well, I think it's time to put some more stuff on the fire. All right, guys, thanks for joining me today on this little tree work project that I had and burning. And for those mushroom hunters out there, stay tuned for this next bonus clip. Found some really nice pom-pom du blanc. Here you go. All right, guys, had a great little find. Was grabbing some of this log debris over here. There's a lot of tan oak and whatnot. And underneath one of these logs was some really nice pom-pom du blanc. And that is a really nice edible mushroom right there. I know it doesn't look like a mushroom, but it's hard to mistake. Really, nothing else looks quite like it. So it's easy to identify. Always be careful though. And it just looks like little icicles hanging down. Has a few other names. But look it up, pom-pom du blanc. Really good stuff. One of my favorite mushrooms to eat, and I think one of the most beautiful ones you can find. Nice and white is what you want. They start to kind of turn yellow when they get aged out, but thought I'd share that with you guys. I'm gonna load it up here in the bag and Try to get some of that dirt out of there, but that'll be part of dinner tonight. Nice forest find. Over now.